Well, I will start. Okay? He is France, aka the Eiffel Tower. I am Vlad, aka the V Double, and this is Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. Today we got an action-packed show for you. All right, you know it's a big weekend coming up of battle rap, so of course we're gonna cover TWork versus Mook, and then we're gonna cover the ladies. Couture not making the battle versus Coffee, so now Coffee can lock on to 40 bars exclusively, and then we also got some stuff going on in the news. Roc and Eazy throwing stones at each other. A.Ward calling out Tay Roc. And then we got the ladies in the house terrorizing the timeline. We're going to get to that Rocq Lee and Mallorei X. Who knew that we were going to be talking about them this morning? All right. But before we get started, log on to letstalkbattlerap.com. That is our website where we bring you articles, exclusive artists. We also bring you stats and facts. That's letstalkbattlerap.com. And now, without any further ado, I bring to you my main man, Frizzy. What's the deal, player?
Hey man, happy Monday. We in here, the calm before the storm. Normally a few days away from
France. 1 second, your microphone is staticky. Pause. Let's get that together. There we go. Sound good now, player. 2 thumbs up. Our people appreciate it.
Before the storm, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a couple days away from a very huge weekend. My social battery is already tired just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited because normally the few couple days before we get a little antsy as a culture and some nonsense happens on the timeline. So I'm just waiting for it.
That definitely happened.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the nonsense to occur. It's coming. It's on its way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot to discuss. You know what I'm saying? We can start with Couture. I just see the notice that she put out a whole statement, actually. So professional. And in the statement, she says, supporters, I regret to inform you that I won't be participating on the Cancel Christmas card, being it is not on the original date I planned and agreed to, unfortunately. The rescheduled date of December 8th conflicts with my prior commitments, despite Remy's efforts to find a solution. It doesn't align with my current schedule, a preference of a live battle. I hope to battle my opponent in the near future. I have seen the excitement for the matchup, and I'm sorry we couldn't make it happen for this time. As always, I am humbled by your support.
Ouch, man. The card takes a hit, friends. Definitely one of the main battles that people
what didn't take a hit?
What did not take a hit?
The price.
Oh. She does what she wants, man.
I know.
She said, look, I'm paying big bag jazz, all right? And I got this big lumberjack coming over here. R&R Productions ain't splitting this tab, so it's all on me, baby. I'm not dropping the price. It would be nice, though. I ain't gonna front. It would be nice, but my thoughts on this, friends. I think back to the latest interview that Remy Ma has with Uncle Ra. Shout out to the big uncle of the community, you know, and she was stating that she had an original date of December 10th, but then another event popped up on December 10th, and she decided, you know what, for the betterment of the community, how about we each have our own day? Then another event comes up on December 9th, the second day she wanted. And she said, the ladies, we just can't compete with each other. Us and Babs, it ain't going to make sense to do that. Let me try something new. Let me do a Friday night thing. It's all in the city. It'll all make sense. And I respect that. You know, she gracefully said, hey, we don't need to compete, although I'm down for it. She definitely let us be known that she's down for it. And then, you know, something, friends, I don't know if you caught it, but I definitely caught it, pause, when she went, you know, I got to find a way to make sure my dates stop getting leaked out. You know, I keep coming up with these dates and then all of a sudden other cards on these dates. You know, you can see she's keeping it professional, but that steam level, though, is rising. You know, Rod doing what he does.
With his jacket.
Yeah. Oh, man, the butter leather soft jacket, man. You know, Rod's in full grandfather mode when the ladies come around, always extra protective and I'm like, let's get to the talk, man. Like this is the second time that you had a date from a certain company happen back to back. I know it's getting annoying. So, but they all kept it cool and professional. But I did catch that bar though. So it just lets me know that although things are work outable, I'd say I don't think it's definitely crossed some lines between certain companies and all that, but
I'm curious
still an amicable, somewhat respect right now, I would say,
yeah,
but it's getting annoying to her.
She gave the breakdown about the whole December 10th and 11th weekend and, her choice to move it to Friday, which, by the way, I know that there was a bit of like between her and Uncle Roz, like, we've never done a Friday night event. I'm here to tell you right now, Remy, a Friday night event in the city is a banger. I mean, she did what she actually did with the one-off card.
Preliminaries, right?
Yeah. But it was like a preliminary card, and also it had a whole bunch of.
Oh, I remember that. That was the one that one young lady was running, and
yikes. Somebody like Thunderstorm something. I forgot that woman's name.
Someone,
but
yeah.
She was running that event, and it just was just a shit show.
It was a slop storm. It was.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That person, I think they have a lot of failures in the culture with a lot of things they've done. But whatever, like this is part of their track record, and this is who they were. So that event on a Friday night, even though it wasn't the event wasn't that crazy, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of fun. It's a Friday night.
But the atmosphere and the concept of it.
Because
the more she spoke about it, she's going, it's Friday. People can go home after work, freshen up, hit their vices, and then come out. And the battles, doors open maybe 7 something, but the battles don't start till like 9. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm going to be at home because I ain't going to all that. But starting at 9, I'm kicking back in the crib. The kids are down. Everything is quiet. I'm old anyway. I don't need to be anywhere on a Friday night. And this sets off 3 nights of battle rapping. I ain't mad at that. On the regular, if it was just a regular Friday and there was nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday, I could be like, I don't know, man. I might fall asleep too early. But knowing that it's a 3-day weekend, I am not mad at that. And the quality of battles that we will be getting also.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, I wish we were getting Couture and Coffee still because I was very interested in the match. Everybody was, but as far as quantity, 4 battles on a Friday night, in and out. Listen, I'm trying to get there at 8 o'clock. Right? Battle start at 8. Battle start at 8:37. You know what I'm saying? The main event kicking off probably by like 10:30, and it's 11, and then we hit to the after spots afterwards. Is our lounges by there. Go get some hookah. Lord. You know what I'm saying? There's another lounge by there too. Go get some more hookah. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like 4 of y'all on one moped riding around, just getting hookahs.
Just get an Uber Black.
Aquí yo quiero trago. Aquí yo quiero trago. Aquí yo quiero trago. Aquí yo quiero trago. So check over there.
You know what I'm saying? We going it's on 21st Street too. So I know all the spots around there. You're on the west side.
Old Justin spot, yeah. Look at you. Oh, hey, look, man. Hope you have a good night out there. Be safe. But back to the card though. This is a big hit, but let's take a spin at this because we will get back to the card, but now the biggest story becomes that Coffee Brown doesn't have to battle 2 of these women, this weekend. Only has to focus on 40 bars. Does that change anything in your mind? How you look at the task that she had? Talk to me, brother.
Well, I mean, originally, before we knew the Couture battle was a thing, right? We were thinking to ourselves like, okay, she's very capable of beating Coffee. Like, in fact, we did a Twitter poll. Who was the favorite? Coffee was the favorite. She was winning the Twitter poll. The people have bought into Coffee this year. They know what she's done. Obviously, if you want to be, I guess against her, you know what I'm saying, or in favor of 40, you can play the context nuance game of like trying to pick apart her resume. But in reality is everybody has picked against her multiple times this year, and she's proved people wrong multiple times this year. No matter how she got the win in your eyes, you didn't think the win was possible. In your eyes, your win didn't think the win was possible. So I don't want to hear no context and nuance from you. All right, you slammed the door shut on possibility, and this person persevered multiple times. Her last 4 opponents are all top tiers. All right, like she people are bought into what she's done this year. This is her best year of her career for a reason. And with 40, you know, when she's clean, all 3 very difficult to beat. Very few can do it, but there's going to be an if question, and there is a solid if. But now this reminds me a little bit of the T-Top battle. I don't know if you remember this. Before Coffee battle T-Top, she was scheduled to battle JC. It didn't go down. So she said in an interview after the T-Top battle that she just unloaded some of that JC material on T-Top too. So she came clipped up with like 6 rounds.
Oh, she hit him with a thunderclap.
So now that we knew she had like 40 material saved that was still relevant, probably fine-tuned it, then went to her Couture bag, and Couture is the one she was really worried about. Let's be honest. She said it on 3. She's like, look, I got respect for Couture. Couture's the real threat here. So if you got in a bag for Couture, right, and you got that ready, he might come to the 40 battle in 4.5, 5 rounds, maybe.
I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. That's a nice little caveat to know. Man, I'm now so much more interested in this battle because before, okay, you're battling 2 ladies back to back nights. Listen, all of you don't become Wody and not be great at what you do. However, that's a lot to ask for anyone, and very few have pulled it off. And I'm knowing, okay, maybe we can get 2 cool battles, 1 good battle, 1 battle. There's so many variations that can happen. But now with her just having to focus on just 40, and I think 40 also realizing like this is a battle that's whatever, a year and a half past due. People are really looking at her. Okay, I'm not in this Wody race, but I can mess up this Wody race, or I'm in this Wody race. And I would think, just my opinion, that she would kind of sort of have to look at this battle and go, this is one of the ones. Like, I'm 40 bars. And people are, I do have my allegiance, but there's a lot of people now who are just kind of like, this is Coffee's thing to win right now. And I'm like, did people not see her versus John John? She was fire versus John John. She had her delivery down pack. She had her performance down pack. Oh, 3rd round, slow down a little bit. But what I'm saying is she's also shown us that she can take it to that level. So I'm thinking, 40 has had time off. Coffee now doesn't have to worry about this other battle. Now we have to think about these ladies possibly at their peaks versus one another. And man, this makes it so much more of an interesting battle. And I gotta tell you, friends, I think my opinion might be swaying over to the 40 side right now, man. I'm just thinking about when 40 battled Hustle, the way she went off. I'm thinking about 40 versus John John. I'm thinking about 40 versus some of the other fellas that she's battled. And I just know that at the peak 40, there's a competitor there that is slightly better than the peak Coffee, to me, in my opinion. Anything can happen on Saturday. Anything will happen. Not saying Coffee can't win at all, but I'm just thinking back to the wall. 40 got a brawl and prove something in her home league. Oh man, I'm swaying towards 40 bars. Your thoughts, friends?
I've seen some AI artwork on the timeline in regard to this battle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen Britt. She made this Team 40 pulling up to the panic room. Look at this, man. Look at this. What is this, man? It's a cheetah print airplane.
My god!
It's like at least 40 people in here, guys and women. You know what I'm saying? And then it's another photo here of 40 bars with the mask and the queen.
Your AI better chill out, man. It's getting out of control.
This AI artwork. Whoa. Let me know. All right, look.
There's a lot of sickos out here, man. Go back to that one to the buddy.
You want to see the end? This is 40.
Whoa, hold on. What's going on, AI? Yo, this generation is lost it, man. This generation is lost.
No, you know who's lost? Everybody getting on this plane is lost. That's who's lost.
Oh my dude, between
T40, I'm just playing. T40, I'm just playing. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. This is just AI.
between the Gagger mask, the BBL joint. Oh my gosh, the iced out gloves. Yo, y'all doing a whole lot with this AI thing, man. Oh my cheetah print plane. You know that? I keep it ghetto. I hope they wonder if they serving Popeyes on that plane.
40 love her some Popeyes.
40 don't kill us. I love Popeyes too, man. I ain't going front, man. I love Popeyes too. 40, please don't kill us.
Listen, 41. I heard this point on the Twitter space that although we could point to some of 40's recent performances against the men, John, Will, you know what I'm saying, where she was really, really like potent and her pen was sharp against elite.
Not just the pen though, the delivery and performance, man.
Yes,
we have to mention
everything.
that because that's and she was clean, you know.
Yes. They point out on the space that you said, well, what about her last 2 battles against women? And that was Yoshi G and C3. Not so very good, but I'm going to play the numbers game. I don't think she's going to look like that. I think she's going to look closer to the Ill Will John version than those versions. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she had bars versus Yoshi. She was just kind of, you know, dear Yosh, dear Yosh.
Dear Yosh, dear Yosh.
So, you know what I mean?
It's just you know, now that like the storm is cleared, like I'll be honest, I had coffee going on too for the weekend. I just did not see it happening because either one of those two ladies, Couture or 40, is a huge assignment to beat. And individually, maybe she could beat one of them. Right. Back to back, I had no faith. Now that that's done for, and the mission is back to 40, I think it's still a very toss-up opportunity. Like I don't just see this being like, I don't see this being like, oh, 40 just better in every attribute than her. She can be better. And I also don't just see it like Coffee has this ultra advantage just because the battle was once booked and 40 didn't, you know, backed out the day of. And no, there's a war brewing here. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, and the thing too is that it's also a mind game because we know what happened last time. 40 had. Well, she further explained it. She said there was something going on back home in Atlanta that had her mind elsewhere. So therefore, that was what her mental thing was that was going on at the mental thing sounds so rough. I couldn't find the word I was looking for. The anxiety. I'm sorry. The mental thing. I apologize, everybody. But that's what her anxiety was about. There was something going on back at home that she could not take care of. So her anxiety was there. Her mind wasn't there for the battle. I respect that. You know, it's a little different than just saying I had anxiety to go and perform. You see what I mean? So now that we get that background of the story and it's a year and a half later, and I'm just thinking peak performance, but you never know, man, because we've also seen where she has tripped up. But listen, Coffee just battled Shuni and she had a slip up too in that battle. And, you know, her battle versus TWork, we know that was the return battle. Her battles versus Snake Eyes, although she was victorious in that battle.
It
was a little lackluster. All I'm saying is that, besides the TWork battle, she's won, but let's also look at the quality of some of these performances also. I'm going quality for quality. 40 also has some good quality battles, but she also has some battles that are not so quality. But if we're looking at it, we're trying to find the median and seeing who's averaging out a little bit better with the overall totality of their performances. They're not that far off from each other. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I'm getting at with it.
That's a great way to break it down because I think like if you see, I don't think inconsistent is a good way to describe 40 because out of like her last 8 battles, well, 3 out of the last 8 battles are pretty rough. The Fonz battle, the Yoshi battle, the C3 battle, those are rough battles. So 3 out of 5, whatever. The point I'm getting at is like she might have hit lower lows than Coffee in those performances, but I guess in her peaks, like the Will and John battle, you might like that as a higher high. While Coffee is consistently at this like at a very good level between all the battles. Snake
Yeah, I
Eyes,
feel like she had a slower
Gemini,
start.
Shuni.
She had a
Yeah.
slower start, but then she's hitting a groove. There's still a couple things here and
Well,
there, but she's
the
staying
Gemini.
consistent on this level right now.
I think a lot
Yeah,
of people
oh yeah,
haven't
let's
got a
talk
chance to
about
watch
that one.
A lot of people haven't got a chance to watch the Gemini battle. It was a good jump from her. Good jump from her. You know what I'm saying? Rocked the stage. Had to deal with a very competitive Gemini. Gemini got kind of crazy too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch that. I gotta do a watch on that because Gemini was getting kind of crazy.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie.
let's see if we can get the green light from the blokes across the pond. I'm down to do a watch. I'm down.
I'm down
if
too.
Y'all down? Let us know in the comments, man.
Before we move on, I guess from Coffee and 40, the last thing I will say, I want to spin back on something you mentioned, the TWork battle with Coffee.
Yeah,
there's like becoming revisionist history.
No,
right? It's happening, right? You seeing it too, right?
I heard.
Yeah,
I've seen.
Okay.
We're not doing that. She asked the man to please stop rapping. She asked for mercy, and he granted her that. All right, so let's not do this. Let's not do that. And if you look at the bars,
listen, I'm not trying to like hate on Coffee when I say this. It's just I feel like when we change the history or the narrative of how these battles are, we're kind of diminishing the journey and the growth. That's why I think her Snake Eyes, her Geechee win, her Shuni win. I think that's why all that shit is so impactful because the way she lost to TWork, and everybody's like, oh, she might have beat TWork. Where?
Well, I mean, she did beat TWork though. You know what I'm saying? We know where. Even like the gooch. But anywho, moving on from there, man. The llama squirting. Friends, I feel like this is gonna be an episode where we're going from here, going from there. The next big thing that's going on that weekend, man. I mean, not the next big thing. It's possibly the biggest thing going on. Pause. This TWork versus Murder Mook versus TWork. I don't want to mess up the A side, B side, but generational battle happening the week leading up. Oh, and we got confirmation there are going to be face-to-face face-offs happening the night before also. So we get to get a little bit more insight, check the temperatures, see what these brothers got to say, man. Where are you at with this battle at this point? You getting more excited for it? You still feeling the same or still the calm before the storm? Where are we at with this?
I'm excited they got moved to Urban Plaza. You know what I mean? So they went from the racket venue over to Urban Plaza. So gonna sell a couple extra 100 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Verb.
Was this part of the plan the whole time?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I think it just there was an overwhelming demand from the public. People wanted to show up. Some folks were calling it over for the URL. No one wants to show up.
Once they announced Serious Jones, it was sold out. So
it was over. It was over.
Everybody wants to see Jones. So I don't know if Mook is really the draw. I think Jones might be the draw.
Watch your mouth.
I'm playing. It's sarcasm, y'all. Sarcasm, please. Don't, I gotta put a disclaimer on everything because I don't catch no jokes.
Put up a GoFundMe for friends, man. Feel like battle rap media darling attacked by several battle rappers.
All right. Well, first off, did you see TWork's tweet to Head Ice?
No. What'd he say?
Oh boy. Wait for this one. I got it on the screen. Don't you?
Had a long weekend, man. I was watching the kids and all that.
All right, check this out. Right.
Oh, okay.
He says, "Hey, Head Ice, on this interview, you're giving backhanded compliments. You're a effing weirdo, and you ain't have none of this energy at me and Chess's Airbnb in LA. So keep my name out your senior citizen ass mouth, clown."
Clown emoji. Wow.
And then Head Ice responds. The wolf responds.
Oh, what the wolf say?
Young Wolf, I appreciate you for going to Twitter and not seeing me in person with this conduct. I would hate for us to be suckers off the streets over an interview. Stay blessed. No malice in my heart for you. Salute.
Jeez, man. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Coming at the wolf before you battle somebody from Harlem in New York?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's nervous about anything like that. But geez, man. Listen, man, the wolf Wolf be talking, man. Wolf be wolfing.
Yeah.
And then people gonna respond how they respond. You can't control how people feel when you say certain things. So it is what it is at that point. They're both two gentlemen over 6'3", and if they want to engage in mutuals, that's on them. I'm not saying I'm for it or against it. If it happens, so be it. But I'd rather see two black men work this out peacefully, personally. But
I'm glad you came to Twitter instead of coming to me in person with this conduct. I'm gonna start saying that.
That was a mean old head slogan to say. see, Ice is at he's at threes, age range, man. Them dudes got some extra slick talk, man, left in the tuck. I ain't reached that level of slick talkiness yet, man. But
yeah,
that's some slick talk right there, boy. Goods need to put that on the shirt.
Any changes to your prediction?
I need to see the face-to-face debate, man. I need to check their temperatures. I need to check the body language, seeing is this guy ready? Is that guy ready? Are they locked in? What's going on? I need to see that, man, because we got cheated from that, but we're gonna get to see that, and we're also gonna get to see the most anticipated Serious Jones versus Geechee Gotti face off. Also, that one is gonna be a classic. The Mook and TWork was gonna be a classic for another reason, but this one's gonna be a classic for a whole other batch of reasons, man. I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to that. Although I was tight that they didn't do the original face-offs, now I'm looking forward to this one because so we'll see how this one goes down.
Yeah.
Then I'll make my final decision after the face-offs.
Yeah, I guess I could also wait for a face-off to see if there's anything about to change. But for the most part, I'm still sticking with what I got. I'm going with Mook. You know what I'm saying? Now there's actually an Irving, it also makes me realize now he's actually physically back to the same spot he had that success in. So it's like he gets
to get that chi going again.
It's kind of like how NBA players have a certain routine to go to a certain pathway to the gym because they feel like it's superstitious. You know what I'm saying? They only go through this entrance because it's I had a good night last night. I walked through this entrance. I got to do it again. We're gonna do the same thing. Everything I did last time, I'm gonna do the exact same thing again for hopefully the same results.
We gonna see, player. We gonna see, man. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to Titus. He definitely published a piece about New Jersey TWork realizing the potential, the precipice of greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Would you mind just pulling up that logo from the site, letting people see the amazing work that our writers have dropped last week on letstalkbattlerap.com. So I implore you guys to go check out our site. And also, while you're here, if you've been enjoying the show so far for the first 27 minutes, hit that like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification. We greatly appreciate it.
You have it. My man Titus realizing his potential at the precipice of greatness with a nice little Winston Churchill quote: "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And I think that's the best way to describe New Jersey TWork's last 12 months in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Or I guess a little bit longer. We're very consistent, a large sample size of consistency, a range of tiers in the consistency. He's got mid tiers, he's got Wody contenders, he's got Cody contenders, he's got legends on it. You know what I'm saying? He's had 4 main events this year in the league. That's second most, right behind Tay Roc, who's had 5. He's ranked number 2 on the app. It's a great year for TWork, and he really, in the words of Titus, he filled in the void of stardom when they needed it because of losing some of their main draws. You know what I'm saying? Like Shine and Eazy. They needed somebody to really be that next face or that next wave and take the shield and the brand of URL to the next level. And boy, has he done it. And he's done it in a fashion where it's I'm gonna just put my head down and work. He did it all year long. And nobody mentioned him in Cody conversations till that Murder Mook announcement. They're like, wait a minute. And then it was, and I gotta give Tata her credit because Tata was the one who's like, hey, y'all paying attention over here? All right, this is better than that. This is better than that. I'm enjoying these battles more. This, and then she really started to break it down. Like, oh, hold on, Tata, you got a case here going on. The Masters didn't hear it. The Masters didn't see it. They didn't hear it. They wasn't trying to envision it for real. Even Jay Smo, I'm gonna throw a shot at Jay Smo. All right, I'm gonna throw a little shot at Jay Smo because he know why. He know why. It's September after Eazy and Geechee. He's like, Pathways, all Bigg K. I'm like, hold on, slow it
Oh
down.
yeah, oh my gosh,
I
I
was like,
remember when
say,
them fools was talking crazy.
I was like, slow it down, pal. There's somebody named New Jersey TWork that can close this gap. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, I know some things, Smo. Hang tight.
And
And
then
now
on
he's
top of
like,
that, you got Geechee
yeah,
Gotti acting like, yo, man, remember me? The one you got your ideas from? I'm here. I'm still fire. And oh my goodness. And him and Jay the Nightwing dog.
amazing.
Okay, we gonna get to that also too, man. We got something else to talk about also. But yeah, man. So all right, so much going on, man. But Geechee Gotti, Sirius Jones, Face Off, gonna be classic. I'm gonna be bringing my popcorn. I'm looking forward to seeing this. France, we had another article though that we set off last week.
We had a lot.
One of the
We
yeah,
dropped four
yeah.
stories last week.
We'll revisit it, man, because we need you folks to go to the website. All right, we don't ask
All
for
right.
much. All we ask for likes, subscribers, and shares, and hit the website. So the Charlie Clips article dropped.
Yes, we can.
His battle versus
QB.
QB drops. Oh my goodness. It just set off a Charlie Clips tidal wave of just people keeping it real on their feelings about what Clips has been delivering. And it's been all sorts of media platforms, also battle rappers, people who he's just recently battled, just going off on Charlie. Pause. Do you think he's for this battle? I don't know why I'm asking this, but do you think, because C3 was in the Instagram comments when we dropped this article, like, thanks guys, now Charlie's really gonna focus, and now I'm gonna have to battle on Clips that's gonna be serious. Why I had to drop this article? But C3, it ain't just us, man. Everybody's out here going crazy on Clips. So do you think all of the backlash that he's been facing is going to make Clips show up with a somewhat decent to good performance this weekend?
C3 had a pinned comment on the Instagram post to this. She says, Clips, if you're reading this, I just want to say that you're a legend, a gentleman, and a scholar. Don't listen to these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, C3, it ain't just us, man.
You know, I want to say this. You would think so. You would hope so. That after everything that just occurred from everybody in media talking about it, it's funny because Titus posted this piece on Tuesday, and everybody's like, "Well, why are you coming at Clips? Where's this coming from?" and then it showed me that y'all not subscribed to RB's members only. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Double
little flex. Quick little flex there, and we got a chance to watch it when it first dropped. And when we saw it, Titus said, "Enough is enough." And then when y'all saw it, y'all were like, "Oh, that's why Titus did that."
Yeah, because when we saw it, it was actually an immediate reaction because we watched it and then we went right on air. And so if it was venomous, it was because it was such a fresh watch. But it's been like this for a hot second, for a minute, and I've told y'all to keep my sanity and for me to not be disappointed or upset by what I see, I'm just not going to be expecting much. If he delivers, fantastic. If he doesn't, I'm not mad. If he has some moments, because I ain't gonna lie to you, in the QB battle, it was bad, but he had a couple points where it was so bad that it kind of made me laugh. So it made for a strange form of entertainment, if you understand what I'm saying. But it was not good though at all. And these type of performances we just can't accept. So I'm not expecting much, but if we do get a good Charlie, I'll be happy. I will. But C3, you better write like you're getting the Charlie that vital Rex. Be prepared. Because if you're fully prepared and ready to rock, if he's bringing what he's bringing, yo, man, you can get some clout off of this one. But if you just bring the bare minimum and we get a classic mid off, squandering an opportunity right here.
I tell you what, I'll be in the building, so I'm very interested to see Clips' response. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, see, but this is why you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? We put these things out Then you have to step into the arena, and you have that Obi-Wan Kenobi effect. Is that what it is? Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that the Jedi mind trick? He's the one that does the Jedi mind trick?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Okay, my bad. You see, this is how much I don't know about that whole
No,
genre.
it's okay. It's okay. You
But
good.
I'm trying,
You're on
man.
point. You were on point. No, you were
Young
going. You were
Padawan,
going.
old Padawan. I'm trying.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Yes. You were going.
But
You were going.
but yeah, man. So I hope that doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, Mike.
The conversation should go well. You know what I'm saying? I'm also be expecting DNA to be in the building. We'll also have a conversation too.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you always represent yourself well. You get your point across. So it's gonna be a cool conversation. But man, that's why I say, you can do media from wherever, from your couch, do whatever you want. But when you write what you write, say what you say, and you're able to stand there and have dialogue and conversations with these gentlemen and with these ladies, and express yourself, they express themselves, and everyone walks away with a better understanding. I say that's always peace, man. And they respect you because you're there, because it could go any which way, but you're there to stand on business. You feel me?
yes.
So conversations will be smooth, but it will be interesting, and I can't wait to get the details, man.
I also kind of feel like if you're willing to write about somebody or talk about them in a certain way, you also got to be willing to have a conversation with them. So, like, can't avoid
I
that.
mean, while we're here, too,
Ideally,
friend. Yes, while we're here, I just got one quick thing to say.
yeah.
We generally stay away from a whole lot of slop, but there's just been some stuff that's just been bananas. If y'all out here outing people, y'all gotta put the whole thing out there. Pause. Y'all gotta put the whole tape, both sides. If you bold enough to record somebody, be bold enough to stand on it and leave your voice on there too. That's all I'm gonna say. But when 50 Cent taped Young Buck, he said, no, here's the whole conversation. I'm on it too because I want to expose him. Okay, this is what I'm doing. But if you're going to sit there, tape someone, and take the time to edit your voice out, you can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. I'm sorry. This is, it's a community. We got to have some community guidelines. All right, friends. I'm in the HOA, friends. All right. I'm in the HOA. We have guidelines around here. We can't start doing this, man. And Valonzo, you sending out your confidential informants out here to go and get information and bring it back. This is getting crazy, man. He's hiring he's like the pimp with male hoes, and their job is to go scrape their knees, wipe their mouths, and come back with the information to him to put out there. If you're gonna record stuff, stand on it, put it out there, and be like, I don't like this. I just need to expose this. It is what it is. And if you're also gonna say that this is the other person that's on the other side of that, you got to put it out too, man, because you can't be saying this dude is doing this, but you're not bringing the proof out. If you're gonna say they're doing this, put the proof out. That's all. I wanted to keep it somewhat clean, not mentioning the names. I think we all know what we're talking about, but it's just kind of getting to a point where this is kind of getting ridiculous. And I circle it back around to say, we write what we write, say what we say, and then we see these folks, and it's peace, it's love, it's dialogue. It may not be, we're on the same page all the time, but there's an understanding and there's a level of respect. But what cats are doing right now is just, it's ridiculous. And I'm sorry, I just had to speak on it real quick, friends. But we can get back to regularly scheduled.
Hey, listen, you said everything that I couldn't have said better. You know what I'm saying? So.
I just had to get that off my chest, man. But back to our website, let's talk battlerap.com, and our articles. New beginnings, Ryda's departure from URL, friends. This happened.
Let's show Ryda some love, you know what I'm saying?
Let's show Ryda some
obviously
love,
he had the announcement that, shout outs to Smack and Beasley for all the opportunities they gave me in my career. I'm no longer affiliated. And this tweet did 200,000 views, almost 1,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But there were also a lot of people, respectfully, I'm not trying to disrespect Ryda. This is just the comments that were there. There were a lot of people who were like, oh, well, so what? You know what I'm saying? You made anyway. Go ahead, buy. Who cares? And I'm just kind of like, time out, y'all. Time out. There's some nuance here. You cannot be a superstar level talent and also be misused, right? Like I feel like Ryda's story is much more common than we realize, right? Because Ryda's kind of like, he's really good at making music. Like, he's one of the battle rappers that's really well sounds well sonically. And so I feel like he has one foot in on music and one foot in on battle rap. And when you kind of have one foot in on both sides, you don't establish the identity that you want. And when you are also not getting the plates that you want or in consistent rotation between not having the identity, being a part of both worlds, and then getting these opportunities that are kind of spaced out or far from your vision, it's hard to get up for all these battles. It's hard to get motivated for all these battles. And if you follow his storyline from when he first came into league, everybody remembered after his Chef Tress battle, like, oh, Ryda's the one. There was arguments that they felt like he was one of the best in his class. That was a thing. Right. And then his first year in the league, 2017, he doesn't have a single one-on-one battle. Imagine one of the top 6 guys having a great performance at like finals exam and then literally going a whole year without having a one-on-one battle.
Right.
Like that's gotta have some kind of stunt towards your development. And I referenced this in the article because you and I actually were right next to each other for this, so this is going to be a little nostalgic, right? The Eazy battle.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I think it's actually opened the night at Strike 2.5, and Eazy wasn't clean. Ryda was able to close the battle out. It wasn't the most dynamic battle. It wasn't the most flashy, entertaining battle, but a win is a win, right? And I think this was important because like they were both on several cards together where they were trying to prove their ceiling, like that Born Legacy where Ryda battle Cortez and Glue battle Suge, and they kind of so-so for the most part. Ryda might have arguably beat Cortez, kind of arguably lost. Glue didn't necessarily show that he could rise to the level with Suge. Then they battle, right? And then Ryda beats Eazy. And you would think after that, like, okay, well, there's a bit of a separation between the two of them. But then Eazy gets Av right after losing to Ryda when Ryda's been calling out Av for months and built a storyline with him and all these arguments and this grudge and videos of them debating and back and forth on the timeline. So it's like as a league, like what message do you send to this person that the match that he's been building up and working towards that could possibly elevate him to higher heights, you're giving it to the opponent that he clearly beat. More importantly, the opponent wasn't even clean in his battle. Like that's got to send some kind of like shockwave, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I also watched Ryda with 3, and they had a conversation, and 3 asked a very poignant question. And he asked, was there anything that you feel that maybe you could have done differently? And Ryda look crazy in his pictures.
It's a young Ryda.
That's rookie year, boy. It's like you ever see pictures of like rookie Giannis versus Giannis
yeah. This is definitely rookie season right here.
That look crazy. Who knew this would be the dude at all the girls' contacts, man? This dude was wilding right here. But But he said, promoting myself, my promotion game. He feels maybe he could have done a better job at that. And I think a lot of times too, when certain people, when they come into either the music industry and now the battle rap industry, they can rap, they know how to rap, but selling themselves is a whole other art. And certain people are just naturally magnanimous. We've all been in school, and there's certain people who just know how to draw attention, from whether they're being funny or they're crazy, dude, or you're scared of them for whatever reason. You just know that when people come in, they draw certain attention. And if you are walking into these spaces and these rooms and these stages, and even outside of that, if you're not someone who knows how to draw that attention naturally to yourself, you can get lost in the sauce too, because out of sight, out of mind. You don't know how to create that demand, how to get the people talking about you. You have certain rappers who can just talk their ways into battles or talk their ways into just being talked about, and now that you're on your own, not that he had that much help from the league trying to promote himself, but I think you guys have to do it together. Now that you're on your own with it, you gotta let people know who you are. You gotta get people into your world. People have to understand you, and now you can do it at your own pace, do whatever you want. So I say one thing: when guys go independent, now it can no longer be the system is holding me back. Now it's all on your merit and what you're willing to do, and the groundwork and the knuckle dragging that you're ready to put out there, and go ham. So I look at this as a new beginning for him. He's a talented individual. Let's see where he takes it to.
I know everybody uses the idea of like being an employee and a contractor in battle rap, but like this analogy feels more like being like staffed at a company, like as an employee, that you feel like there's no like personal career growth for you, and then becoming a self independent, like you are literally like you work your own hours. Like whatever money you make is how much hours you put into your craft. So now it's like you have nothing to blame but yourself, and also nothing to give the credit to but yourself. And I think that's dope. But there's just a level of work that comes with it, and it's like, are you ready to take that next step? Because he did say it with 3, like he could have did better marketing. You said that, and he that onus falls on him. He definitely took accountability for some of those things where like maybe he could have did better or areas of improvement for himself. I don't think that he's, like I said, even in this article, I don't think he's a superstar level talent. But just because you're not a superstar level talent doesn't mean you can't be successful,
There's a
have
spot for
impact, have
everybody.
a good
There's a
correct.
spot for
Yeah,
everybody.
there's a lane for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So when you look back at what he did on the league, like, it's hard to call it a failure. Like, I'm not gonna call him a bust, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure there was much more for him to be desired. There was much more anticipated for him, especially if you were around in 2016 when you knew how special of a prospect he was.
Come
You know what I'm
behind your
saying?
head like the scorpion stings. That's
Listen,
wrong.
listen, but you remember there were a lot of people that were like, "Yo, it's
That's
just Ryda
crazy. I
kid,"
remember.
it had him beating Chef Trez, and they're like, "Yo," and it felt like he was chasing the ghost of that Trez performance for years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm happy for him. Take full advantage of this new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Cross the street, go somewhere where you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying it makes sense. And
Ryder's like, man, Mike left. Mike out here winning 100 racks with his crew. Oh man, what's up with me? What's up, baby? What's next? Yeah,
yeah,
but shout out to Mike P winning that 100 racks plus with
I
his
wished.
Call of Duty
I,
crew.
I wish there was like, see, like he never. I feel like he never really got the massive top tier opportunity that he. I don't know if deserves the right word, but at least like I've seen way less consistent people get way more opportunities than him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
Then the one
so like,
round battle with Rock is like a one round on. You are
well, first
everybody
off,
else
you
on.
gave him Suge and Rock in the one rounders, and they were both band battles. So like, what is he really
Right.
gonna do with that? Like, how does
Right.
that elevate anybody for real? Like, so I'm not saying like throw him all these top tiers, but I mean there was a point in time I felt like, he was worth at least seeing what was out there for real. For maybe it would have amounted to nothing. Maybe he would have just got smoked. You know what I'm saying? Hypothetically speaking, but you have to
Listen,
you have to try.
the top sixes got top tiers out the gate. Throw them on and see what happens. Let's see what
Uh,
happens. But
and
but
I do
now
think
the
his
journey begins.
and I do think his story is relatable to a lot of other people that are probably there that there may not be a lot of progressive plans for. And this is where I guess sometimes maybe the lack of volume of events have effect on this because it's not as many opportunities this past year. Maybe that'll change in the future. But it's like if there's not necessarily a plan for some of these guys, especially if they're not on contract, because he confirmed in the 3 interview that he wasn't on contract. Like it feels like hoarding the talent almost to the point where it's like, yo, there's no real plan for this person. He's not a rotational piece. You're not even using him as a gatekeeper. He's just there. Like, what's he doing?
But at that point, you got to make your own moves. You got to make your own moves and do what you need to do. If you feel like people are not putting you in the right position to do what you need to do, you got to go out there and do what you need to do. Make it happen for yourself. So
Yeah.
let's see what's up, Ryder. New Horizons.
Shout out to all the stories we published last week. A lot of them stories made a lot of waves, and I was very appreciative.
Yeah, France, man. Absolutely. I definitely heard a lot of our stories being referred to on different shows and stuff. I got sent different clips and everything. So it's good to see the stories circulating, man, and the impact that the LTBR crew is having all around the culture. And
And most
a
important,
couple of y'all, I seen when the name gets brought up. I see who shows love. I see who looks to the side and all that. So paying attention out there. But love is love. As long as you mentioning the name and spelling it right, I ain't mad at y'all.
I also see who pretends to like act like they don't know where they got it from and clearly read it out loud.
I mean, the logo was right on the screen. Well, shout out would have been cool, but it's all
It's
good.
all right. It's all right. It's all right. We it's okay. We're just gonna keep doing
And
what we
then
do.
when people say, little website, little article, I'm like, all right, keep a note, but you're still checking. So it's all good. Another click.
Feel,
A black owned company, you heard.
feel me?
Mm.
All right, man. A couple more things to touch on before we close up today. So
it's one of them shows, man.
It's calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
you, big dog.
Next week when y'all gonna get that content.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be bananas, friends. Let's let them know we're politicking on it. Trying to go live after the which one is it? The homecoming joint? Trying to go live after? All right. So that's on Sunday. So Sunday night, lock this in. This is why it's important. You guys have to hit the notification bell and subscribe because we do go live, but it's not on a set schedule all the time. So hit that notification, hit that subscribe button. Sunday night, we going live. It's gonna be bananas.
You hear me, right?
What'd you say?
You still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Moving this over.
A little muffled though.
Okay, I had a feeling.
A lot muffled, actually.
Let's switch over to a different microphone here.
Yes, sir.
What about now?
Better.
Much better. So
yes, much better.
Did you get a chance to see the timeline between Rocq Lee and Mallorei X?
I did not. What happened? This is the battle that's going down on the Trenches card?
No. This is on the Queen of the Ring card.
Queen of the Ring card. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, better apologize.
I want battle coming to look for me.
Listen,
where
man.
he at? That ain't my card.
My
card.
Look at this here. Mallory's like, nah, if you had a problem, you should have been smiling in my face, calling me, apologizing, doing too much on the timeline, and talking about my back, trying to steal battles. You big mad, huh? Fuck my day. Rocq Lee says, fuck your day. Step on a Lego for all I care about. All I did was respond to your tweet. If you had a problem, you should have said it. Mallory said, your first response to me today was fighting words, Rocq. I told you to leave me alone a long time ago. Today is not the day for battle promo. You kept it going here, so leave me alone, New Jersey happens. Oh my God, son.
What does that mean?
New Jersey. I didn't mean to go there.
Shout
now
out
he goes.
LTFMZ.
Yeah, shout out to Josh. Shout out to LTFMZ. Big shout out to Josh. And by the way, Josh will be doing the commentary for Queen of the Ring. Let me put that out there. Yeah, let's make sure I put that out there. Josh, shout out to big shout out to Josh. He will be doing the commentary.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
The ring is back. That old Queen of the Ring feel. The ring is back, Vlad. The ring is back.
It's disrespectful, man. They got Josh to host the Queen of the Ring on that. That's wild, man.
What do you mean? He brand loyal. He brand loyal.
Not for sure, man. That's fire though. He ain't gonna hold nothing back. Pause. Yeah, it's about to get crazy.
Mallory says, you know what I'm saying? And she's how I'm washed up and you just got here. Do you know you're gonna be 35 one day too? You stupid, like I said, go gather your writers because in the space all day, clearly waiting on bars to get sent to her. Like I said, leave me alone and go prep. You know what I'm saying? Rocq Lee's like, you fake been saying you with me all this time, speaking to me all this time. I don't know. You give me something to stand on. I ain't never fake kicked it with a mother.
Wow. Damn. What happened?
Here we go. And then Mallory, shut the fuck up. You choose over your two friends and not me, and I'm clearly not one. Rocq Lee said, what did I choose over friends? And I fake kicked it with you. Stop smoking. And you go you crashing. I got you crashing out on this. The ring is back.
Whoa.
Hit the mat.
All we're missing is my man from Vlad TV hosting this right now, man. What was it Alan? Not Alan Hughes. Michael Hughes. Oh man, that's all we're needing right now in the Vlad studios. But yeah, that's some vintage Queen of the Ring back and forth. This should make for a very interesting battle. You got a 35-year-old versus a young 20-something-year-old with limited rapping experience, who's pretty new to the culture, a rookie who literally didn't know who Tay Roc was. She thought when they were talking about Rock online that they were talking about her. But this is going to be interesting. Mallorei is actually dope. I've seen her perform before. She gets busy. She's got her ring savvy also. Rocq Lee, you getting I don't want to say old lady because I'm 43. She 35. She gonna get mad. But you getting an older lady upset like that. She tell you today is not the day for the battle promo. Oh man, I hope you fully loaded. I hope you fully loaded. Nothing like a 35-year-old with kids and drama and stress going on, trying to figure it all out. Here you are adding on to it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
A message to both of them. They're highly revered. If you follow battle rap Twitter Spaces, you're in the space culture. You know both these ladies. You were very happy for both of their success and their journeys for getting into obviously Rocq Lee breaking through from the audio battler to where she's at now. Bags and Bodies, I Battle. You can keep going, right? Bars and Roses. Shout outs to Bars and Roses, and then you got Mallorei, who's won tournaments. Was on Bars and Roses. You can catch her all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the stage is set for somebody to steal the promotion, for somebody to kind of get a little, get a little ratchet, get a little ghetto. You know what I'm saying? We could use that energy. But when y'all come to rap, I need 3 clean rounds. I don't need nobody stumbling. I don't need nobody choking. Y'all too young in y'all careers to not bring the best version of yourselves every time you can. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna set the stage on fire on the way to the venue, all the way till you get to the venue, until you actually get in the ring.
You don't drop the ball there.
Don't drop the.
Don't do all this talking now and drop the ball there. We're gonna be tight.
Precisely.
Like, get these ladies out of here.
Precisely. You know what I'm saying? So
we got time for all that.
I just wanted to say all that. But I'm excited now. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I was already excited for them, but I'm even more excited, you know.
Speaking of that, the negativity seeps out later on towards the show and all that. So Shice Raw, I'm gonna need you to have this together, Shice Raw. This weekend, Taz looks focused. You feel me?
Oh, Taz is
she's very focused, very calculated.
I've been hearing everybody immediately like, oh, Shice has more experience. I'm going with Shice. What has Shice shown you guys? I'm confused. Like,
this is what I'm saying. What happened? Listen, why you do that for? Why you do that for? Why you do that for? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Shice, be prepared because y'all kicking off the weekend and all that, Yeah. Well, let's have this together, man. Let's have this all together.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen nothing from her for real. that will lead me to believe that she's going to surpass the hunger of what Taz is bringing. And Taz, you know how to make a moment, so be careful, Taz. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful. I seen you on the trenches. I said it last time. Say it again. You know what I'm saying?
All right. France, man. We've seen Rocq and Eazy. They started bubbling again. Throw little shots at one another here and there.
Hold on, boy. I got it here.
When you thought it was cooling down, it's turning back up.
Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Putting up on the screen. So Tay Roc goes to Fox 5. So shout outs to Vitafly and Showtime SP for Fox 5 and having Tay Roc pull up to the station, and they had a sit down with Tay Roc. I don't know if they do the sit downs before or after the shows. The sit downs are kind of a little bit more insightful than they'll on the show for the set for like 5-10 minutes, so you can't get much out of it. But the sit downs here, you get a little bit much more insight with the artists they bring up there. And Tay Roc talks about battling Eazy, the block captain. And he's like, you want me to leave where I'm at? Say we will battle where we will battle at. I don't got to come outside of nothing I'm doing. You got to come to me. I don't got to come to you. And he also has a quote about battling Tay Roc, about battling Bigg K and Eazy, where he says, I'm on the mountaintop.
Why would I come down? I got to reboot. I'll be right back, brother.
All right. Yeah. Right. So let me see how I find that quote that he said to Tay Roc and Eazy. He said to Eazy and Bigg K. Here we go. All right. He says to Eazy and Bigg K, end quote, I be doing Eazy and Bigg K a favor by battling them. Why do I have to come down from the top of the mountains to meet these ninjas halfway? Fox 5. Boy, oh boy, did this start a thunderstorm that I was not expecting. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Lag is back because I needs to hear it. I needs to hear it.
All
right, Vlad is back.
Apologies.
I'll be doing Eazy and Bigg K a favor by battling them. Why do I have to come down from the top of the mountains to battle these ninjas halfway?
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'll be honest, I was a little late on this quote. It was like 2 weeks ago this happened. So I was just trying to catch up on previous news. You know what I'm saying? And when I went and finally posted it, it started a thunderstorm, Vlad, that I didn't expect.
I saw that.
Because then Eazy responded to it and says, Bull's last 5 battles he took, I wouldn't battle, but I'm going to step down. Welcome to battle rap. And then Eazy went live afterwards and had a whole live about the quote that Tay Roc had for him. But this is where it got kind of crazy. Because Bigg K, Vlad, who doesn't even have us, I want to know how the hell he got the photo. Because he went and posted the photo. He has his block.
Oh. Wow.
And let me say this. He didn't unblock us to block us because every max out event or every blue room battle, you know the story. You know the story. Every blue room event from Divide and Conquer 1 and 2 and max out, at the end of the night, he unblocks us briefly to see what we say or see anything we like tweeted out about his performance. Then he blocks us back the next day. So it happened twice. It did Divide and Conquer 1, Divide and Conquer 2.
That's bizarre.
So on max out when he did it, I blocked him before he blocked us. So now, even if you unblock me, you can't see what's you're blocked.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I got nothing against games. We're gonna play these games.
Man. I got nothing against Bigg K because obviously
I'm these games, man.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing against him.
All you, brother. We ain't
all year I've been saying he's damn near number 1. I ain't got nothing against him, but you gonna play the block game. We're gonna play it too.
We gonna do it.
So I thought it was shocking to see somehow he got the photo. To the point where he even posted it, Vlad. Like he didn't crop the logo out. He could have easily just cropped the logo out.
I respect that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's a lot of people who don't want to rock with us, but they just can't escape it. Like it's gonna pop up. One of your friends is gonna retweet something that we put out there, and it's gonna ruin your day. But I respect him for leaving the logo there, not cropping it out. That's commendable.
And then he says, "Bitch, just say my daddy won't let me battle Eazy or K, so I can't. Tell the truth for once. Look at the names you battled this year. What mountain are you on? You did 50 battles and got an ice cream cake. LOL, you stupid little idiot. I never believed anything you rapped about. Sheesh, Vlad. Sheesh."
That escalated quickly.
Did it ever? Do you have any thoughts?
Man. Yes, I would like to see these battles. However, these gentlemen can facilitate it. I don't know how they're going to facilitate it, but it would be a good battle to watch, though. So let's see what's up, man. And friends, your mans, your partner, your client had a birthday over the weekend. We want to shout him out. Shout out to A.Ward. He had a birthday this weekend, and he also took to the Twitter and sent the shot too with the gentleman that we were just talking about, bro.
See, he did the strategic thing. He was like,
waited for his opportunity.
He's like, let's be honest, these battles can't happen for real. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I want to before we get to A.Ward, I want to address everybody that was like critiquing Rocq for his comments. They were like, Rocq, you battled Jack Boy and Cuban and this person this year. You wouldn't battle these guys, bruh. Rocq is obviously fully aware that when he's giving these shots on the league, he knows he's damn near doing a favor. He's just coming outside for the smoke, and he's giving them that look. Bigg K, Eazy, not favors. They're not looks. They're contemporaries that are, I don't want to say equal because I still think he's a bigger artist than both of them, but he knows those are big battles. Those are not there's not a quick bag that you go battle in martinis at. This is something we're going to book a venue. We're going to promote. We're going to get a face-up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a real crowd there, too. Not 200 people.
Him and Eazy has mega match potential. Him and Bigg K honestly even have kind of mega match potential. So, like, I'm not going to treat my mega matches the way I would the people I give shots to. More importantly, the people that I give shots to in the DMV area. These are people that I've looked out for, and I'm like a huge influence. I'm giving back to my area. You know what I'm saying? One of you guys give back to your area. Hello? I haven't seen you guys battle any up-and-comers in Virginia and Philly. And obviously he's saying, come over here and get it done. And obviously Eazy has his stipulations, and it's not gonna. He probably won't go to the league. Bigg K the same.
Right now.
It's very complicated, and
no. Bigg K is not complicated. If Bigg K wants to, Bigg K can. He did go back that one time for T-Top, and Rodney has says, "Listen, I do not put any limitations on where artists who battle on RBE can go, even artists who are signed to."
Well, I will say that was 5 years ago. Company. That was a long time ago.
All I'm saying is, Rodney
Bigg K did have a whole round about slandering the app against Jada Nightwing. Oh,
it's all business, brother. It's all business, man. If URL feels like there's gonna be more that they can get from Bigg K coming over, then they will do it at some point in time. They've done it before. It's all business at some point. It's not like he went out there.
I just thought it was funny to me that they made it sound like Rocq can't leave. And it's like, I think Rocq is more capable of going to y'all arenas than y'all are going to his arena. So what does that say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's much more of a. If Rocq really wanted to go over there, which I don't think he does because he's very loyal to the brand.
They're gonna have to break that.
What I'm saying? But they're like, he doesn't have something preventing them from going there. He doesn't have any bad blood with neither of the two people. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, y'all do. Y'all actually more limited. Y'all are more limited than him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're Eazy presented the option. Like, we could just do it ourselves. We could just do it ourselves. We'll see how the John venture works out before, you know what I'm saying, we explore that option.
We're keeping an eye on that one for sure.
And at the end of the day, I want to say that Eazy and Bigg K might be a little bit more relevant than Rocq right now. They might be hotter just because their names are floating around more in the algorithms. You're not a bigger artist than Rocq. If I combine both your total career views and multiply it by 2, it's still less than Tay Roc's.
Yikes. Tay Roc's been out here, man, and he's still out here.
Listen, this wasn't even towards Eazy and Bigg K. This is more towards everybody that was slandering Rocq. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Eazy, Bigg K, they're gonna feel how they feel. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm definitely not mad at them feeling the way they feel. But the people that are like, I don't know. I thought it was logical. Rock's not gonna treat his up and comers or people he gives shots to like his mega matches. It's that simple.
But he's still putting on good performances in these battles too. So that's what what you got to respect about Rocq while he's still out here doing that.
He's still a top 10 guy.
Right, they're like, look who you're battling. Yes. Look at the quality of work he's still putting out. So it doesn't matter even if he's battling a paper mache battle rapper. If he's coming out there and battling him like he's battling Loaded Lux or somebody like that, respect it. You feel me? If he could do that to that person, what makes you think he couldn't do that to you?
And everybody nitpicks with what they want to, and they always leave out the stuff that kind of balances it out, because it's like he does have Miss Hustle this year, one of the best active female battle rappers. He does have Av this year. Like, what? Av's not a pushover, neither is Hustle. Like, why didn't y'all say those names? You know what I'm saying?
It's convenient.
I see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the kings of leaving out context.
Facto.
Back to A.Ward. Big shout out to my man A.Ward. It's his birthday, you know what I'm saying? That's my man, you know what I'm saying? You know, we've had a lot of fun over the years. You know what I'm saying? I've been an A.Ward truther. I've been an A.Ward defender. I've become an A.Ward public defender to the point that now I am labeled A.Ward's manager. And I will take all those titles.
The meme with him.
The gift, yes.
The gift that just keeps on giving, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, he's seeing obviously all this stuff between Bigg K and Tay Roc and Eazy, and he's like, those battles can't happen. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me squeeze in the dialogue here real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then he has a tweet where he tweeted to Tay Roc, yo, let's battle on URL. And Tay Roc's like, yeah, I'm with it. Waiting on you, King. You know what I'm saying? And then A.Ward further clarifies on 3 Letterman, if they, referring to URL, could call me with a 3-battle contract, I would take that. I'm not doing the 2-3 year thing with no guarantees, but if they call me for Tay Roc, New Jersey TWork, and I'll do a final exam battle, he's with that. It's a sweet deal.
I ain't mad at that. He's putting his terms out there to the public. He's served. URL has to return serve. What did Tay Roc say?
Tay Roc, he actually responded to this. He said, He said, "Bring him to me. I'm waiting."
Hey, yo. Oh, man. Listen, if that's his URL debut, oh, Lord. And then this whole URL versus Ward, URL. We could finally put that to rest. Oh, God. Tired of that.
He's been consistent. He's not anti-URL. He's not anti none of that. He's
No,
anti-exclusivity.
we know. I know. You know. We know.
No, but we have to say it out loud. We have to say it out loud.
I feel you. But it gets... It's not on verb URL levels, but it's just
it is
it's a little exhausting after all these years. If y'all gonna get it done, like, you know, that's all I'm saying.
It definitely is a bit exhausting to the point where, like, I feel like I want to see interviews with A.Ward and not even hear A.Ward URL mentioned, because it's like he's got all these facets going on: King of the Dot, RB, Chrome 23, the Riot. He has so much going on that, like, he doesn't necessarily need to go over there. And I feel like all you guys this past year have been talking about every other league is better or this and that. So it's like, well, now he's on all these leagues that you guys have been championing all year. When I say you guys, I mean like fans or people in media that, like, obviously have decided to just, like, kick URL while they're down or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, oh, but this stage matters. Well, this is a stage he's been at his whole entire career. So now, do you want to count his career or not? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Verb was, like, waving the URL flag and was, like, saying RB didn't count. RB with the Rucker Park, and A.Ward's resume didn't count. Well, now you battle A.Ward on RB. Does that count? Does that count?
No, that check counted, France. It counted. It counted heavily. So
all
now,
right, so
no, but this is Madison Square Garden straight in-season tournament court he's playing on right now. You feel me? So, you know.
So as a whole, you know, they both were in a place where it would have been great to happen. It would have been polarizing, but they also didn't need each other. And I'm not saying they need each other now, but it's a great facet to add. You know what I'm saying? It kind of shakes the table a little bit.
With that. It'll be interesting, you know. But definitely, though, man, shout out to A.Ward, turned 38 years old. And Ward.
Oh, you got a message?
I saw you, man, with the Andy Reid jersey. You was looking a little too close to looking like Andy Reid, player. You know what I'm saying? Ward, I'm looking at them bloodshot eyes, boy. I'm looking at that puffy skin, Ward. I need you to get it together, player. I need you to take your health into some more consideration. All this living out a suitcase every weekend, man, starting to wear on your boy, and I can see it, man. So from one older gentleman to another gentleman that's getting older, Ward, take care of yourself, man. Walk, do some stretches, lift some weights, drink some water in the morning. Maybe not a Dr. Pepper when you first get up out of bed. You feel me? So you'll be all right, Ward. Let's get it together, man. You'll stop getting them colds. Drink some sea moss and all that. Let's keep this a healthy year, you know. And Loso, you ain't low either, Loso. See you out here. You everywhere, boy. You like Visa. You feel me? Let's get them raps together, B. All right. I did like what you did versus Danny. That came out fire. You know, the people who support you are looking, Loso. And they're like, oh, what's going on with boy? You know, he's out here dancing, crumping, turning up in clubs at the CRIP mansion and all that. You feel me? Loso, we watching, boy. Get it? Be on point, man. Your competition see you slipping out here. They think you backsliding. I don't know what you're doing. You know, maybe you just mingling amongst everyone, trying to get them to congregate and listen to the word. I don't know. You got to go where they're at, but we watching, Loso.
I didn't expect this to be an intervention, so I'm gonna tackle both. For Loso, my bad. For Loso, you know, everybody's saying, "Oh, Mike P just won 150 grand." You know, they split it, they get extra. Everybody get 40 on the team. You know what I'm saying? How motivated will he be? Listen, I think that there is a burden as a human being that is lifted from your body when you get out of some kind of financial. And I'm not saying Mike was in a financial situation where he needed help or
40 racks. It helps. It helps.
But 40 racks helps. 40 racks is 40 racks.
Let's put it that
way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you taking care of for a little bit of time, and that relief of like, it's like when you get your taxes. It's like when that tax refund coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like when
40.
when a big lump sum of money comes in, you're just like, whew. And that relief, you have a whole new motivation in life. You're waking up early. You able to just drink some orange juice and feel good. You go for a walk. You go work out. You just doing things that you didn't think you would be able to do because you were thinking about making money all the time. Now that that's gone, there's a level of motivation that Mike's pen will be writing with that will be very dangerous if Loso is not locked in.
But France, we have seen Loso get a little grittier, a little dirtier lately than we expect. I mean, you saw the Danny battle.
I seen the Danny battle. I seen
and there was a rumor going around, my friend, that Loso was the one that said, "Hey, you want to get Bull out of here?" That's the tactic you can use in that tournament battle. You feel me?
Oh,
you fill in the blanks with that one. So I'm just saying, we've seen Loso out here partying, all in the videos, on the records, dancing. What if Loso decides, hey, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing out here? You see the treatment Danny got. That 40 racks got you feeling good? All right. I ain't gonna start writing until 3-4 days before this battle so we can get evil Loso. I'm just saying, don't underestimate that brother, man. Do not underestimate Loso. I'm highly intrigued by this battle. But on the flip side, though, winning that 40 racks, getting that high, that's outside of battle rap. And now you got to find this energy to go back to the place where it's, you kind of was struggling to find your foothold, who you are, where you want it to be. But now you've left that situation. You got these 2 battles under your belt now as an independent guy. You really got to bring your energy back up for this battle. So this could be a trap battle. After winning 40 racks, on one hand, you could say, oh, now I want to move my pen. On another hand, you could be like, I just want to go on a vacation, man. I want to do something. I got to write for Loso.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
He's the dude who we heard to the other guy who's made the last 2-3 years torturous for me. This could be crazy.
Yeah, it could. It could very well be both sides. It could be either he's extremely reinvigorated with a newfound like motivation from conquering something and also receiving this big financial reward for it, or it could be like I just put all this energy and did this, and now I got to go do that. So it could be one of the other.
Versus the guy who. I don't care what you say, man. Hey, man, you really want to win this tournament and ride off into the sunset?
Come on. Why you do it, man?
I didn't say anything, man. I didn't say anything.
All right.
Man. It was not about someone else, man, and it wasn't me, all right? It's out there already.
And for A.Ward, I want to say this. I think he's realized this year the physical taxation that comes with just traveling TSA city to city, weekend to weekend.
No. Also not taking care of yourself too, all right?
That too.
Drinking sodas first thing in the morning.
Listen. I agree. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I think he's realized like, yo, it's really weighing down on me. And this is actually the year he's battled the least out of the last couple years, believe it or not.
He's felt the sickest. What does that tell you? He's like, hey, is this yellow number 5 okay? This blue 3 is all in here. It's fine, right? Is it okay if I have bacon with every meal? Is that all right? They say don't throw the bacon fat down the drain. I throw it down the hatch. You use it to make my eggs.
Oh, you're waiting for this.
Honey, why does it feel like maple syrup's going through my veins right now?
God.
I feel like I've got Louis Vuitton bags underneath my eyes. What's going on here?
Oh my God. I'm crying. I'm literally
So
crying.
he's
All right.
battling the least and feeling the sickest this year. Yeah, get it together, Ward. All right.
There's also the way he compacted his schedule. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that whole stretch of frac, verb, clips, sick, which by the way was not planned that way. He planned all those battles a month apart, and then everybody was like, change your date. And he's like,
right.
He's like, well, I ain't refunding you, so I'm just gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Nah, man, but
battle is moving forward. I implore y'all, send the bread back. Might be better.
Get it together.
Might be better.
Reward, man, from one to another. It's all right, man. You could go walk for a couple miles a day before you double down on the triple baconator. You feel me? So.
Oh my God! All right, this is enough.
What else we got going on, man? Is there anything else we need to close out with, friends?
That is all. We can close out on triple baconator.
All right. All right. But listen, if you guys shared a laugh with us this morning, if you feel better than you did when you first clicked play on this episode, right? Could you please just hit us with a like, a comment, or subscribe? Share the episode. That's all we ask for. All right. Also, if you like the merch, hit me up on Twitter at Program V, and we can work something out. You feel me? And France, man, we got an action-packed weekend coming up. Sunday, we are doing the live recap of Homecoming. And of course, we're going to talk about the other events that happen at. So please set your clocks, man. Hit that notification so when we go live, you guys are there with your popcorn and all your other degenerate vices, and we can get this thing popping. I thank you guys for showing up for us every week. And last but not least, let's talk battlerap.com, man. Till then, what are we doing here? What are you doing?
I think this
Leave it in the comment. Which battle rapper is this?
Listen. When I scroll down, you're gonna know which battle rapper this is.
Oh man, yikes! It's getting scary.
There we out.
Yes, they're reloaded, man. Y'all see the title of it, man.